Okay, here we go. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, so I switched devices. Sorry about that. I am now in designs. I clicked on social and then I clicked on a to go. So in here, we've got several things we can do over here. The first thing I said I was going to do is a just listed Facebook post. So we're going to click on the listings and we're going to click on just listed. It does default under this tab to the Facebook one. So we can go under here and find one that we like. I think I'm going to use this one right here. So if you click on use, it actually comes up. And it loads into designs. All right. So the first thing that we notice here is that it is for Spruce Road. Now I wrote down a listing we're going to use on Spyglass. So the first thing I want to do before I do any editing is go into the KWLS and find the listing. So if I go here and search 4715 Spyglass, Drive, Dallas. Let's search that. Is this it right here? Yeah, we'll just use this one. So I'm going to click on select. What I want you to notice here before you even start is that all of the listing photos are here and the listing details. Okay. So it's got all of these things preloaded that it pulled from KWLS for you to use. So let's say I want to change this main picture. If I click on the picture and then come over here and say, you know what, I like this one, and do this replace picture right here, it will actually replace the picture for me. Okay. If I'm right here and I want to, let's say that I want this built in 2015. If I click on it and then click on listing details, I don't necessarily want that information, but maybe I would like, let's see, what sounds good? I could do the price down there. Could just click on this little, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Delete. If I click on this and then I click on this replace right here, it actually puts it over there for me. And then I can take the USD out because I don't really care about that. Do delete, delete, delete. And I could say listed at $6.95. Okay. And then over here, if I come over here, I could either type these things in, or if there was something over here that I wanted to replace, I could change those as well. If I click replace, since this is all in one text box, it's actually going to replace all of it. So I'm going to say that this is the 4-bedroom says 3.5 bath. Oops. And then it says it is 4,307 square feet. So I'm going to type here 4,307 square feet. And let's take this 400,000 out, because I put the price down there. Just my preference. You can always leave it there. I'm going to click out. Just in case I went too fast on that, in order to edit a text box, you do double click on it until you get the blinking cursor sign. And then in order to change the size of the box or the placement, you'll want to click out so that you get out of the blinking cursor, and then you can move it around. All right, I'm going to move this up. Move this up. I have decided that I would really like to add a neat little feature. I'm going to move this maybe here. And I really want to make, well, first I need to actually have the correct address up here. I just saw that. So if I click on it one time, I can find the address, click the replace button, and it put it over here for me. I can change the design of that. There is a part here at the top when you're actually clicked on it where you can change the font if you'd like more of a script, and the font size, the color, bold, all of that. But I like it. I may move it over just a little bit, but I've decided I really want to add another feature to this. If I click on, let's see, I think I gotta click out of here. Is it images? Images. I think I want to advertise my app. If I click on app images right here, these are from KW. So they have a lot of different images in this for you to use. I kind of like this one because it is 3D. And you can click on it one time and it will actually bring it over into the picture. And then I can put this. Oh, it lost it. I can put this in the bottom. I'm actually going to move this over here. You can even pick up the little dash if you like it. You just hover over it and move it. So I can leave that over there. Then I want to say something about this. I'm click on text, tell it what size, double click. And now I can change this wording to say download my app for the latest, if I could spell, information. Okay. I think I lost my N. No, it's in there. Okay. If I click out once, then I can change the way it is handled. It is a little bit bigger than where I want this to go. So I'm going to click on it once and then I can change the size up here. Let's try maybe a 38. Then I can move it. Maybe I'll move this picture up just a little bit. You can even take this red square here to make this stand out more and make it smaller. So that way just the just listed is on there. I could move this phone up maybe here and put this underneath. So there's a lot of things you can really do, but I think that adding the app, number one, you might get somebody asking you, well, how do I download your app? Or you could have the link if you're posting this on your business page, which, by the way, everybody make sure your business page or any business post on your business or any social media, including your personal one, even if you're just saying your client just bought a house, make sure that you say the words Keller Williams Realty, all three of them. So if you change the name of your business page to read Jane Doe at Keller Williams Realty, you will never have to remember that again. Just post your stuff there and then share it on your personal page. So that's my shameless plug to keep everybody safe and not getting a fine. Okay. But you may get people ask how to download your app. I think it's still slightly too big. I had it at 38, so let's try maybe a 32. There we go. Okay, so if I liked this, all that I would have to do, come on. Oh, no, I see something I forgot to do, so I'll show you how to do that as well. This Keller Williams DBA right here, if you leave it like that, it will say Keller Williams DBA. So we're going to click on it once and we're going to go to logos and we're going to replace. If you don't have the logos here, they are under company and you can find any of the Keller Williams logos under there. I do have this one I've used before, so it remembered and put it here. I can click the replace button. And for some reason, I had to move that up. But as you can see, if I didn't have computer trouble this morning, I would have been able to create this post in a matter of minutes. And then to download, here's the name. So I would name this 4715 Spy Glass Just Listed. This names it, and on the screen before you choose the little blue plus sign, you can save it. That's where you'll find it. If then once this is sold, I want to do the same ad but just sold, I could come in and just edit this and say just sold and maybe the sold price or sold in 14 days. I could edit this one so the branding stays the same for all of this, and it would take me seconds to update that. To download this, I'm going to hover over the down arrow here and click download. I want it in the highest quality and I'm going to start download. JPEG is perfect for Facebook. This does download it into, if you're on a PC, into your downloads folder, and it is named the name you gave it right above here. So you can throw that into Facebook. If you want to learn more on how you can use that, please come to my class on Facebook ads. All right, so I'm going to click done, save. And now I'm going to show you how to do a listing flyer. Just in case, I know sometimes some agents want them and some clients kind of demand them. I'll show you how to make them pretty quick. If we click on the blue plus sign down here, and this time we're going to choose print, and we're going to choose next. Okay, and I'm going to come over to listings again, and I'm going to choose let's see. There's those. Let's see. Flyer. As you can see, you kind of have to go under all of the different ones. I'm going to use one that's pretty funky because I want to show you how frames work. So I'm going to do for sale. I'm not going to do just listed. I want these flyers to sit at the house all the time. So I'm going to click on this one. It's really pretty modern, got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to click on the use button again, and it's going to load into designs. So the same things that I used for the quick Facebook ad apply here. If I go find the listing first, then I'm able to quickly pull those images from KWLS rather than having to upload all of the pictures that I want to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is come to KWLS. I'm going to pull up that listing for 715 Spyglass Drive, Dallas. And click search. And this is that same listing. I'll just go ahead and use that one. It worked great. So I'm going to click on select. It pulled all of those same file or pictures and listing details as it did when I was doing the Facebook post. So the first thing I want to do is come over here, and right here is the address. So I'm going to click on listing details, and I'm going to find the address, and I'm going to click on replace. It replaced it. If I wanted to change it, I could. If I wanted to make sure it said drive all the way out in Dallas, Texas, I could do that, but I think that this works. If I'd like to change the font, maybe I want it a little bit bigger. So it's at 12.5. Let's try 14. I think it could go a little bit bigger. Let's choose 16. Yeah, there we go. And now I can move it up a little bit so it's not sitting on top of the information below. Again, this one, if I want to leave that the same, I have the information over here so I don't have to remember. I'm going to double click on it and make this say it is a 4-bedroom and a 3.5 bath, and it is built in 1986. Oh, the square feet. It is 4,307 square feet. And built in 1986. All right. It's listed at, if I want to replace it, I can come over here and click replace. Remember, it will automatically remove the listed at. So it is easier in this instance just to type it out. So we're going to say it's listed at $695 even. It doesn't have the full MLS description here, so you will need to go in and change these bullet points to fit the listing. Okay, so I'm not going to update that. This Keller Williams DBA right here, like we did before, I can go over to logos, hover over the one I want to use or search for it. I may be going too fast. Are you going to? I don't know if it's my computer or them, but if it isn't working, there it is. You can always just click it. It will add it over there, and you can delete this one right here. And move yours down there. So if it's not working with you, you can always make it do it. And I might actually choose a different logo for this one since it is over a picture. But let's look at replacing the picture. So this one right here, if I click on that, you see all these funky little shapes. I love the frames on this. It just gives it a more modern feel. So if I go back to the KWLS over here and scroll to the top and hit back, whoop, I hit the wrong button. There was a picture button. There we go. Let's see if the replacing, you do have to replace if you want to use the frames now. So let's see what it looks like if I replace that. Might not be the best one for here, so maybe let's play with it. Maybe this one. Oh, I accidentally clicked it without highlighting first. Okay, there we go. So now let's see what this one looks like when we replace it. Okay, if you want to change the picture, we can always do that. If you double click on it, you can actually move it in the frame. So it leaves the frame alone, but you're able to choose which part of the picture you actually want to highlight. In this one, if I was going to use this picture, I really like the idea of getting some of those windows, and then you can click out. Or click done if it doesn't want to. I like that. So now I want to replace this one. I want to, maybe the kitchen might be a good one. Let's see, do I like that one? Yeah, I like that one. Click the replace button. Again, if I want to change the look to see which part it gets, you just double click that picture. And then we can scoot it over. And we can click done. Yeah. And then this one needs to be replaced. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's do this one. Maybe we don't need the front of this home. Sometimes the inside photos are better, so I just double clicked on it again so that I can choose which part of this actually shows up. I can click done. That looks great. It's up to you, you know, maybe I like this one too. I can get in here and edit these all day long, guys. This is just fun to me. So I can sit here and nitpick it all day and go, oh, I want that one in there too. The bad thing is I only get 3 pictures. You know, less is more sometimes. Now I need my picture here. So if I click on that and I hit back, let's see. It's not really letting me go back. I need the pictures. Oh, my library. There we go. It finally brought up the image tab. If I click on my library, if I want my picture, I can replace this right here. So that way, if I've uploaded it before, it already has it in my library and I can just replace it. If I don't have it yet, I can click on add and I can drag and drop it there or find it. If I've used the picture before, it's down here. You can also go to Facebook if you want to pull a picture from Facebook. You can log in. So they're Dropbox. I mean, look, you can find them in Dropbox, Google Drive, Instagram, Facebook pages, Facebook. You can pull them from all of those different places. So the last thing I would need to do on this is just edit my information. You would click on the agent name, double click, and add your text there. Remember, this is how you change it. So this would be changed to Spyglass. Oops, not spelling correctly. Spyglass Flyer. All right. Okay. And then to download, you would hover over this again, click download. And in this case, since it's a flyer, I would want to click on Get PDF, High Quality, and current design. We only made one page, so, and start download. Again, it would put it, if you're on a PC, it would be in your downloads folder and you could print it from there. If you needed to change the price at any time, this would be on the main page when you click on designs, and you could edit this if for say you got a price reduction in the future. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you was a really quick neighborhood nurture, or a neighborhood snapshot. So these would be used for Facebook posts. If you are farming a neighborhood, let's say your neighborhood that you live in has an HOA and you're part of the Facebook group, or if you are putting neighborhood information on your business page. We're gonna click on plus. We're gonna make that go away. Go away. Okay, and we're gonna click on social. Again, I am moving pretty fast through this. I will be saving this video to our YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com and search KW Denton, you'll find us, and all of the videos are on there. And that way you could go through this class again and just pause. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. All right, so we're gonna click on listings, neighborhood snapshots this time. I'm going to do it on Facebook, but they also have designs that are set up for the way Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter handle their pictures. Instagram is more of a square, Facebook is more of a rectangle. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use this neighborhood snapshot. These are great for branding you as the local realtor of choice. You want to provide as much value as you can and get your name out there so that people know that you're the expert for their neighborhood. And KW has given you a ton of tools inside of Command in order to do that without spending a whole lot of time on it. All right, so snapshots. If we click on KWLS and click on snapshots, then it comes up with the neighborhood name. So I'm just going to use Southridge for this one. Okay, I found Southridge Estates. And if I click on it, then I can come over here. This one has the tall. So if I click on this and I come over here and I click on find the one that matches that, I can replace it. Do you see that? It just replaced everything over here from over here. This one does have a couple of NAs in there. It's likely that I should have used this one. See. May not be working correctly for Southridge, but I think y'all get the idea of how that goes. We can come over here and click on the DBA name. We can go to logos, switch it out. I don't know why my logo shows up like that, so I do have to move it around a little bit and click on here. Double click in it. Things are heating up in Barton Hills. You could always say some of the tie downs and words that Jesse gave yesterday in our partner meeting. That's also a Facebook ad, the best Facebook ad class that Jesse and Nick Baldwin put on. So if you need that information, let me know. I'm working on getting that class on our YouTube channel as well. Okay, if I want to change out this picture right here, I can click on it and look, there are tons of pictures for you right here. I'm going to click on neighborhoods. Let's see what we can find. That doesn't really look like Southridge. I mean, it could, and you could use it. But let's see what else they have. So we're going to go through here, make sure that whatever neighborhood or lifestyle things in the area, your picture actually matches that. That one's actually not too bad. Southridge, if you know, are familiar with Southridge, it is an older neighborhood with lots of trees, and the kids actually do walk home from school in that neighborhood. So that might be eye-catching. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that one for my image. I think that one will get a lot of attention. And again, we could name this Southridge Snapshot and download it. This is going to Facebook, so I'll click download. And I will click on highest quality and start download. All right, so I'm going to click done, save, and I only have a couple of minutes here before people start jumping in for bold. So I'm going to show you how quickly, without even doing much, I can create a video. Click here, click video, click next, search your neighborhood. Click the one you're wanting to do. Click next. It auto-populated all of this. Everything is changeable, but I like it. I'm going to click this button. It's going to generate the video. It's actually going to take longer to watch this video than to create this video. All of that information that it's using for this video is actually changeable. So if you don't agree with it, you absolutely can. We'll watch it in a minute, but I'm going to click save. It is now under the video tab. I created this on May 28th. I would click on it. And click on download video here. It is going to put it in your downloads folder. And I think it takes 1 minute. So we'll watch the video. of that information was actually pulled from my marketing profile. And there you go. So you can upload that. I showed you 4 different ways to use designs in different manners: 2 to advertise a listing and 2 to advertise a neighborhood. So I hope you enjoyed this class. It will be on the KW Denton YouTube channel here shortly. And I will see everybody later. Bye.